Now we are going to start doing the modifications, and we are going to start with the Opera browser. If you go to Opera and then if you visit your Joomla template, we are going to click enter and notice the problem in here. Right now these social media icons are going to be touching the top line inside the browser. And see what will happen when we hover inside the drop down menu. Did you notice that? That will be a problem. Now you can probably live with that or not, but we are going to fix it anyway. We are going to go back to the CMS Gray right here, and first of all we are going to be eliminating and changing some CSS rules. For those wondering how I found out how to fix these problems, well, again, this is when experience comes very handy. And not only that, because if you play around with the template that you are designing, and especially the CSS, believe me, play around and you will need to do changes and test everything. That will be the only way you are going to be able to find out everything about the problems and how to solve them, of course. Now we are going to go first of all the way to the top, and when I was testing this problem, I found that these margins somehow were creating the problem. So what you will need to do is eliminate this margin, backspace, and then we are going to scroll down, and inside here let me find the header. Well, that will be the top bar, this one in here. We are going to change this margin button to -3, okay? And then we are going to add a margin top. Click in there and margin top, colon, and we are going to add -5 pixels, semicolon, and then Control S. Going back, and we are going to right click and upload, click OK, and first of all we are going to refresh our Mozilla Firefox, clicking here, and everything will look fine. Now something that you will need to keep in mind is that every time that you do a change inside the CSS styles, you will need to check all the other browsers, because if for some reason you affect other browser, believe me, that can become a huge problem. For right now I am just going to check Firefox and going back to Opera, then copy all this, Control C, and in here we are going to go to settings and click delete private data. Click delete, and we are going to visit again the website, click OK, and if you notice now the social icons are not going to be touching the top line. We are going to visit the drop down menu, and as you can see nothing will happen. Let me double check, clicking here settings and delete private data. Click delete, and again Control V and refresh. Well, click enter in this case, and yes, as you can see the problem has been fixed. Now what you will need to do in the other browsers, you will need to go, for instance, you will need to go back to Google Chrome and you will need to refresh the website. I will recommend you to delete the cache memory or cache memory, wherever the pronunciation, but if you click on your keyboard Control Shift Delete, you are going to be able to clear the browse data. Clear browsing data, clicking here. There you are, and we are going to refresh this website, and as you can see the website will be working properly. Nothing has been changed. You are going to keep doing all that inside Maxton, inside Internet Explorer and Firefox, so you can verify that nothing has been changed inside these browsers.